It started out as a play that was written by somebody who knew someone who was in the Gulf War, and this is based on actual events. And while you said this was an average play, they said yes, this was an average play performed on Broadway. It was made into a movie directed by Rob Reiner, starring Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise in 1992. It was nominated for several Oscars, including Best Picture. And I'm playing Colonel Jessup. He's playing Lieutenant Caffey, and he's accusing me of calling a co-grad on a private who was eventually killed. And the following scene has been rated R.
Retarded.
Defense calls Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Roy Jessup. The defense failed to get a deposition from you, Colonel. So I'm going to break the cardinal rule and ask you questions without knowing the answers.
Seems a little more sporting that way, Lieutenant.
Indeed. When you learned to Santiago's letter, did you ask Lieutenant Kendrick to hold a meeting with the members of the 2nd Platoon?
Indeed.
Why?
I felt that Santiago's life would be in danger once word of the letter got out. I wanted Kendrick to tell his men that they were not to take matters into their own hands.
At the time of this meeting, who was your second in command?
The company commander, Captain Matthew Markinson.
And at present, Captain Markinson is dead, is that correct? I'm simply implying that at present, Captain Markinson is not alive. Wasn't sure if the colonel was aware that last week Captain Markinson took his own life with a .45 caliber pistol.
I'm aware.
Colonel, at the time of this meeting, when you told Lieutenant Kendrick to tell his men not to take matters into their own hands, you gave Captain Markinson instruction as well, is that correct?
Yes. I told him that that boy was to be transferred off the base immediately.
You felt Santiago's life was in danger?
Yes.
Grave danger.
Is there another kind?
When did you learn of Santiago's letter?
Thursday, 7 July.
What time of day?
In the area of 1000.
7 July, 1000. That's when you told Lieutenant Kendrick and Captain Markinson that Willie Santiago's life was in grave danger and that he was to be transferred off the base immediately.
Son, is it me or are we going in a circle here?
I have a copy of the transfer order here. It says that Willie Santiago was scheduled to be moved out at 0200 the next morning, 16 hours later. Why did Captain Markinson wait 16 hours? Why did Markinson keep a man's life in danger for 16 hours?
Because the 0200 was the first flight available off the base. There were no other flights available off the base until 0200. Are these really the questions I've been called in here to answer?
I'm just trying to determine, sir, if it's possible that your orders to the officers were not carried out.
Lieutenant, have you ever served in an infantry unit?
No, sir.
Have you ever served in a forward area?
No, sir.
Have you ever put your life in another man's hands and asked to put his life in yours?
No, sir.
We follow orders, Lieutenant. We follow orders when people die. It's that simple.
Even if those orders are illegal, sir.
Boy, Lieutenant, I know what in the world qualifies you to pass judgment on us.
Please, sir, I'm not here to pass judgment. The members of the jury are, and they're entitled to the truth.
Is that right?
Do you disagree?
Certainly not in principle. I disagree only in as much as I agree that a paraplegic is entitled to foxtrot. It'd be nice. It just ain't possible.
So you're saying that it's not possible for the courts to hear the truth?
This court? I don't know what that means. I'm only saying it's impossible for you to hear the truth.
And why is that, Colonel? The defendant's commanding officer just testified that the truth is an unattainable goal, and I'd like to know why.
Because you can't handle it, son.
I can't handle what, sir?
The truth.
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
And why is that?
Because you can't handle the sad but historic reality.
And what reality are you referring to, Colonel?
Lieutenant, we live in a world with walls, and those walls have to be defended by men with guns. And who's going to do that? You, Lieutenant? You, Cappy? Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago, and yet you curse the Marines. You see, you have that luxury. The luxury of the blind. The luxury of not knowing what I know. that Santiago's death, yes, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my very existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. The truth is, Cappy, that deep down within yourself, in places that you don't talk about, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words of code, honor, and loyalty. We use those words of backbone to a life meant defending something. You use them as a punchline. And I neither have the time nor the inclination to have to sit here and explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps beneath the blanket of the very freedom that I provide. And then he questions the manner in which I provide it. I prefer you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I would suggest that you grab a weapon and stand a post. Either way, Cappy, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Well, that's what I get for asking questions without knowing the answers.
No trouble. Captain, I love Washington. Hey, Danny, don't look so glum. What does you people say? Live to fight another time?
Excuse me, I didn't ask you to step down.
I beg your pardon.
I'm not through with my examination. I didn't dismiss you. Sit down. I'd like the record to show that the witness got up and walked through the door without being asked to step down.
Colonel.
I beg your pardon?
I would rather hear you address me as Colonel or Sir. I believe I've earned it.
Well, I apologize to the witness.
Okay, what the hell kind of outfit are you running here?
Submit for defense, Exhibit A. It's the Tower's chief log for Naval Air Station Navy Base, Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. It lists all the incoming, outgoing flights for Thursday, July the 7th, and Friday, July the 8th. Colonel, is that your signature?
That's my signature.
I draw the court's attention to the fact that between 0200 on Thursday, July the 7th, 0600 on Friday, July 8th, no passenger-capable flights left the base. Judge, may I approach the bench? Colonel, at this time, I'd like to inform you that if you'd like to take a short recess to compose your thoughts or consult with an attorney, we can arrange.
Attorney.
Yes, sir.
I said I don't need an attorney.
Yes, sir. Colonel, a moment ago, you said Willie Santiago's death saved life. Is that correct?
Yes.
Given that, I wonder if you could tell us, sir, are the witnesses in this case criminals or heroes?
I'm not sure that's for me to say.
Please, sir, I'm just asking your opinion as a military expert. Criminals or heroes?
They're warriors.
Criminals or heroes, sir?
They're heroes.
Then why in God's name did you go through so much trouble to cover up what they done? Why did you fix the logbooks? Submit for defense, Exhibit B. It's the Tower's chief log for Naval Air Station Navy Base, Andrews Air Force Base for the evening of July the 7th. It seems that at 9:26 p.m., 2126, an AF-40 transport landed at Andrews with 94 empty seats, having taken off 2 minutes past 6 p.m. Its departure point, Colonel, Naval Air Station Navy Base, Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. Now, you know Kendrick ordered the code red because that's what you told Kendrick to do. And Kendrick follows orders or people die. Isn't that right, Colonel? You ordered the code red, and when it went back, you cut these guys loose. You had Marcus sign a phony transfer order so it looked like the O-200 was the first flight out. You had the doctor lie and say it was poison so it wouldn't look like a code red. You trashed the law, but you're permitted. We understand. You have a greater responsibility than any one of us could possibly fathom. You provide us with a blanket of freedom. And we live in a world, Colonel, that has walls. And those walls have to be guarded by men with guns, and nothing's going to stand in your way of doing that. Not Willie Santiago, not Dawson and Downey, not 1,000 armies, not the Uniform Code of the Military Justice, and not the Constitution of the United States. And that's the truth, isn't it, Colonel? I can handle it.
I did my job. I'd do it again.
You ordered the code red.
You're damn right I did.
Say it, Colonel.
I ordered the code red.
Jack.
All right, what the hell is going on here? Captain, what the hell is going on? I'm not all that damn familiar with Article 39A. All right, I ordered the code red.
Now, I'm getting back on a plane. I'm going back to my base. What? Are you charging me with a crime? I ordered code red and everybody's going to pieces like a fucking ladies auxiliary? You're charging me with a crime. You charging me. Marine! Marine! This is funny. You know this. I'm gonna tear your right out of your head and pass it in your dead skull! You fucked with the wrong Marine! The wrong Marine! What's the matter? You're trembling. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm here to help. I'm here to protect. Slap of mine! Oh. Go ahead. Smile. All you did here today was weaken the country. Me? I'm trying to defend this nation! These fucking people have no idea how to defend a nation! So you just remember, you put all these people in danger here today. That's all you did. So you give yourself a pat on the back. Sweet dreams, son.
Don't call me son. I'm a lawyer and an officer of the United States Navy. You're under arrest, you son of a bitch. The witness is excused. Get him out of here, Jack.
Folks, we don't have time to go through a review. We'll do this first thing on Thursday. We'll talk about the scene. Guys,